McGregor versus Chandler fight breaks UFC profit record. A month and a half before the fight, the confrontation between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler has already broken one of the UFC's financial records, selling more than $20 million in tickets. This information was officially confirmed by the head of the strongest league in the world, Dana White, at a press conference after the UFC on ESPN 56 tournament. The record was previously held by the lightweight title fight between Conor McGregor and Eddie Alvarez, which headlined UFC 205 in New York in November 2016 and sold $17.7 million in tickets. At the same time, the fight between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor at the UFC 229 tournament, which broke the UFC record for total profit in October 2018, sold tickets for $17.2 million. Note that the recent UFC 300 anniversary tournament, the main event of which was the light heavyweight title fight between Alex Pereira and Jamal Hill, allowed the organization to earn $16.5 million from ticket sales. Let us remind you that the welterweight fight between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler will be the main event of the UFC 303 tournament, which will take place on June 29th in Las Vegas. Paddy Pimblett agrees to fight Renato Moicano. Rising star of the UFC lightweight division, Paddy Pimblett, is ready to share the octagon with Brazilian Renato Moicano, who said that he would easily beat the Briton at the number tournament in Manchester. Paddy Pimblett has called my name many times and I will make easy money fighting him in Manchester, Moicano said in a video posted on social media. Then let's do it. Send me the contract, I'll sign it and send it back the same day, Pimblett replied. The UFC has announced the timing of the fight between Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. UFC chief Dana White answered a question about his thoughts on a potential super fight between Jon Jones and Alex Pereira, and also revealed when the current UFC heavyweight champion will defend his title. According to the head of the organization, Jon Jones's next opponent will be Stipe Miocic, whom he will meet in November of this year at the traditional annual UFC tournament in New York. Yes, his next opponent will be Stipe, and now Jon is just testing the waters to see what people think, but he knows that he has a fight with Stipe, White said at the UFC on ESPN 56 post-event press conference. As for Stipe's statement that the fight will take place in New York, yes, it's true. Merab Dvalishvili had an accident. UFC bantamweight title contender Merab Dvalishvili was involved in a major accident involving 5 cars. "This is crazy," says Dvalishvili. "I've been in New York for one day and I've already had a big accident. I was in a taxi and other cars crashed into our car. I was sitting in the passenger seat in the back. I was hit by a blow, but thank God I'm okay."
You have to change the name to your podcast.
Why?
Fat guy and bad guy.
What? So you're telling me y'all let Islam Makhachev come up here and change the name of the show? You have no idea the monster you are creating by giving them this power. ESPN, take it back. This dude will never let me live this down.